else's mà không phải someone else không?
Có chữ S đằng sau.
Đúng, chính xác.
Someone else's. Right.
Thì lần anh phát hiện được ra cái đấy. Cái lần anh phát hiện được ra cái đấy đọc là anyone else's, kiểu cảm giác là sung sướng ấy. Okay. Simple. So speak your mind. So is there any difference in cell phone usage? Are there any difference in cell phone usage between young people and old ones?
I think firstly, young people, there are more young people than old ones use a smartphone, and they almost spend their times on using smartphone, like surfing Facebook, internet, or calling with others. But the elderly, they barely use a cell phone or smartphone, and they often only use a cell phone for calling in emergency case, or in order to contact with someone.
Are there anything else difference?
Young people often use a smartphone to selfie, but the old
Selfie.
do not.
Okay, so there one more thing that I could see, the huge difference between young people and the old ones is like it's like more old people speak loudly when they use cell phone, because like as they think like the other could not listen to their voice.
Maybe their ear is not good.
Yeah. Like my father, like when he have a conversation with someone else with a phone, so I could feel like my neighbor all could hear the conversation between two of them.
They say like they are arguing with someone else.
Yeah. Okay, so what is the proper ethic in using a cell phone in public? Etiquette.
Firstly, we have to take out the vibro mode, the sound, and turn off.
Turn on. Vibrate mode nó là chế độ rung thì phải là turn on chứ.
Putting on.
Chỉ cần turn on vibrate mode là được. Turn on vibrate mode.
Put on vibrate mode. And secondly, we have to speak
quietly.
Yeah. And
to make sure that
we should go to the place that is not crowded.
Actually, if someone who open their cell phone to start a conversation in crowded place, so it's also the other people could not listen to his or her voice too.
Yeah.
Can you think of going a day without cell phone?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to do that? Have you ever tried to have a day without cell phone? Or a few days without cell phone?
Not really without cell phone, but I almost didn't use cell phone when I went to my master promoter, because I had a lot of job have to do, so I only use a cell phone in order to watch Times, or maybe contact with my parents.
I I had a time that I haven't used my cell phone. I actually haven't used my cell phone like daily basis. I mean, I just use cell phone to listen to music,
Mm-hmm.
and haven't do that to for any other functions.
Mm-hmm.
I it may like last 7 days. It's like
Mm-hmm.
as I told you in last Lunar New Year, my health is not so good, so I had to go to the hospital for the mental treatments. So
Yeah.
at that time, the doctor like told us that we are not allowed to use cell phone, and also in the hospital there aren't Wi-Fi available for us to use.
Mm-hmm.
So during that time, I just like I just like having breakfast, lunch, dinner,
Mm-hmm.
sleep, and walk around the hospital, and without
Yeah.
using any cell phone.
Actually, when we have no cell phone to use, we have to do other work like
Yeah,
reading book or some other work that
other
are
physical
yeah,
exercise.
yeah, physical exercise or physical job in
Huh?
order to not remember about cell phone.
Yeah, at that
I,
time,
I
like it's like
I really remember the days, maybe when I was in secondary school.
uh-huh,
At that time, I only have a cell phone is not a black white cell phone.
uh-huh,
It's black. So
uh-huh.
at that time, I only use that cell phone
The low
for
tech, the low tech cell phone.
low tech cell phone in
Uh-huh,
order to set up alarm alarm.
uh-huh,
So
uh,
I really actually cell phone is really convenient, but it distracts us a lot
yeah,
from work and study.
yeah. Totally agree.
And sometimes it make me feel headache.
Yeah, me too. Like my eyes blinking a lot these days because I spend so many time for the laptop and cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
But I am a Facebook addiction. So
Mm-hmm.
so in case I work in a construction site, so I could get bored with that so very fast. But fortunately, I got the job and I could spend hours and hours on the Facebook, and I could also like have the earn money by using Facebook almost every day.
Yeah, it's like one stone two birds.
Yeah, one stone uh,
One stone
kill two birds.
kill two birds. Kill two
Uh-huh.
birds.
One stone kill two birds. Yeah, it's something like that. Oh,
When I was maybe yeah, like from mm, at the beginning of this year when I was learning for the test, the master degree course test. So I found that using Facebook cost me a lot of time. So I decided to uninstall that
mhm.
application of my cell phone, and actually I only use maybe Facebook when I went home. So
Uh-huh.
I found that I spend I spend more time on learning, and I
Uh-huh.
was in the university's library.
Uh-huh.
And everyone is was maybe were reading books, so I can focus on my study. So
Yeah.
actually, but now
Yeah.
now because I don't have any test, so I install it again. and and is maybe you realize that recently Facebook has a function
Yeah.
that we can see a lot of shortcut of video.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know.
Yeah, and it actually costs us a lot of time.
Like actually, I have to admit that during New Year, I haven't used Facebook to.
Mm-hmm.
I have I uninstall Facebook on my cell phone and also don't use it on my laptop. So at that time, I feel like I have more time to think about the other things. I have more time to do the other activities, and I feel like I could feel the like peace in my
Mm-hmm.
life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but but actually it's quite boring if I do it the in a long time. But I think
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes when we stop using um, social application,
Mm-hmm.
is where what offer us a nice time to reflect ourselves and to
Mm-hmm.
enjoy our time to other activities
Mm-hmm.
that
So
we have
how about how many average hours do you spend a day on Facebook or cell phone?
almost all almost like now it's almost all the time.
In order to
I
PR your course, English coaching
P
course.
to sitting to PR and to check messages and
Uh,
and to check the likes and the subscribes, the followers.
and every time you open your eyes in the morning, and the first thing you
Yeah,
do is check on message on
yeah.
Facebook.
To check how many likes that I got. How many followers, how many more followers, how many more likes that I got on
I
my
think
Facebook
you
page.
will have a thousand followers soon. Is
I
more
have thousand already.
a
I have
thousand.
1,000 already.
Oh really? I
Yeah, I
I
have.
remember that I see that your story on Facebook. You have about 900 or above 900
Yeah,
followers.
now it's 1,200.
Congratulations.
This đây, here you are. Thấy chưa?
Oh,
People reach
oh,
uh,
oh.
36,000, 3,000, nearly 4,000 post engagement, 850 page likes within a week,
Uh-huh.
and now I have 1,264 people like this page.
Uh, and no, I mean followers on YouTube.
Ah,
YouTube.
on YouTube it's now 633. YouTube it now is last night is 919 and now is 933.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 934 now.
Oh, oh, oh! I can see my video.
your video. It's just 17 view, but for the other one is more, 200 view. Look like a celebrity now.
Mm-hmm.
A superstar. We are a superstar on YouTube channel. And for the other one 256, but
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately it haven't shown your face clearly.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, this one 342.
Mm-hmm. So when you uh become famous, you can earn money from YouTube.
Yeah, sure. Like I just need to have I just need 1,000 subscribers, and and the other one is quite difficult. It's
Mm-hmm.
about four 40,
Mm-hmm.
about 4,000 public watch hours to start earning money from my videos.
Mm-hmm.
That means like 3,960 watch hours more to
But
open
I think that
that
they
to
will
open.
come soon. I think that they will come soon and you will earn a lot of money, and when I come back Vietnam you will invite me to eat chair.
Sure, sure. When you come back Vietnam,
I don't
at
know.
least I will definitely invite you to go to the coffee shop.
Oh, thank you.
So when you come back Vietnam, just let me know. And in case I'm in Hà Tĩnh province, I would definitely go to travel to Hanoi to meet you.
Yeah, but I hope when I come back to Vietnam, I will not to brought into the
Quarantine,
yeah, cách ly là gì nhỉ? Khu cách ly là gì nhỉ?
quarantine area,
Cái đọc là gì á?
quarantine area,
Quarantine.
quarantine,
Quarantine.
quarantine area. A period of
Quarantine.
time chỉ cần quarantine thôi.
Quarantine.
I haven't
Quarantine.
have the quarantine. A period of time when animal or
In
person that has
quarantine.
or may have disease is kept away from others in order to prevent the disease from spreading. Đấy, cách ly là quarantine hoặc
Quarantine.
là
In
quarantine
quarantine.
period.
Quarantine.
Yeah. Mhm. Nice. So, when would you think like you would come back Vietnam? When would you come back Vietnam?
Before the outbreak of coronavirus, I thought that I will come back Vietnam one time a
Mhm.
year at the beginning of the year, like
Uh-huh.
Tết Dương là gì nhỉ?
Uh, the New Year, the 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 Western New Year.
Ờ,
Nói vào rõ hơn là Western New Year. Tết
sao?
Tây, Western New Year.
À, chạy nãy giờ.
Đấy, còn cái kiểu Tết âm lịch là Lunar New Year.
Ok. Ừ. Thật sự 500 miên. Không có bịch nhỏ hơn đâu nha. Có mỗi một đó không? 800 miên không có. Cái đắt mua nữa. Ok, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. Are there anyone who from the south of Vietnam? Because I can hear
Oh, my
the
aunt.
accent. Yeah. Lại chào mừng quý vị và các bạn đã đến với thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Why suddenly
I,
you imitated other areas' voice?
yeah, I have the other talent. My talent is to mimic the different accent in different areas in Vietnam. So I think this is the reasons why I could speak English quite like native speaker, because I can mimic the accent quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I could speak Vietnamese in three different accents: the north, the central, and the north,
The south.
the accent in Hà Tĩnh, the accent in Huế, and also the south. I could do for you to see, like in Hanoi. Chào mừng quý vị và các bạn đã đến với thủ đô Hà Nội. In
Yeah.
the central, in Hà Tĩnh province. Chào mừng các bạn đã đến với Hà Tĩnh, quê tôi. In Huế, chào mừng các bạn đã đến với Huế mộng, Huế mơ, Huế thân thương của chúng tôi. And in the South, chào mừng các bạn đã đến với thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Very interesting.
Okay, keep continue. Um, the age of children having their own cell phones is constantly going down, and why?
Mm, I think because of their parents. Their
Mm-hmm.
parents allow her or him to use cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you know the new rules or the new laws?
yeah. I
Yeah, in
have read
Vietnam. Yeah,
that allow a student to use
yeah.
a smartphone
Mm-hmm.
during the lesson, and
Mm-hmm.
of course in order to for learning purpose.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's not good because a student will not obey that rules.
So, what age that you think um, like the right age for the children to start using cell phone?
I think the right age for students to use our cell phone is maybe from 16 and is
16.
the first grade at a high school.
At high school, okay.
Yeah.
I think so, because like before that, like I think they are not mature enough to know how to use the cell phone well, because there are like so many good thing, both good thing and bad things available
Mm-hmm.
on on the internet. So that's
Yeah.
why they need to be like mature enough to know what is good and what is not good for them when they use
Yeah.
cell phone to connect with the internet.
Yeah, and nowadays there are a lot of bad website
Yeah,
that spread fastly
yeah.
in on the internet. So actually, particularly on the maybe Facebook and newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I click on the title of in the newspaper website, I can see many bad website under that.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually I haven't read news
And
at
most of them is about game or sex.
yeah, definitely agree. Even in the some website about education or or other things.
Yeah. Oh, I
Oh.
have discovered that some newspaper like VN Express. I don't know how about other newspaper, but VN Express have a lot of uh, articles about learning English. For
Mm-hmm.
example, for TOEIC test,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's really good in like a TV television show or
Mm-hmm.
newspaper in Vietnam nowadays is getting better and better.
Yeah, yeah, everything I like when you learn English, it's just like you could learn it from any sources. I mean, like just read, listen, something that you really like. So your English will be improved very fast.
Mhm.
And if someone think English is like their burden, do you know their burden?
Burden gánh nặng.
Uh-huh. Yeah, their burden. So it's very difficult for them to see the improvement in their English ability.
Mhm.
Just enjoy your time, and everything would be better. Like when you look back at your past and you look at you in at that time. So uh, don't need to think too much about your English ability. Just enjoy your time reading it, listening it, learning it, speaking it, and then when you look at the past, you could see the huge development in your English ability.
Mm-hmm.
I just enjoy all the time you spend with English.
Yeah, totally agree.
Okay, so what do you think about buying a cell phone for your own young kids?
I will never buy a cell phone for my own young kids.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
So what time
l-
would you buy?
at least when he or she are entered into the high school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now my younger sister also start her grade 10, and she also asked my parents to buy a cell phone for her, but my parents said that they will think about, they will consider about it carefully before giving any decision.
Yeah, actually.
And what age do you think is appropriate for a person to have a cell phone of his own? Oh, yeah, I think that's a stupid question. What are the bad side effects of camera phones?
Camera phones. Is the camera phones will promote people to selfie more.
The bad side are there. You know, you live in Japan, so all the iPhone in Japan, whenever they take a picture with their cell phone, it's always have a sound to for the other people to know, like there's someone out there is taking a photo.
You
Is it?
mean the sound when we take a photo?
Yeah, in Japan.
But we can adjust the sound. And,
No,
no.
you cannot in Japan.
Yeah, actually, it have a sound.
Yeah, you
And
cannot in
because
Japan.
of sound, so I often use application like Soda or other thing in order to take picture. Is other in order not to
Have a
create
sound.
sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, because like as I know, all the iPhones in which purchased which is purchased in Japan, they all could not turn off the sound when the iPhones take when we use the iPhone to take the picture.
Mm-hmm.
But for the other country, it's could be, but for Japan, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
So how has the advent of the cell phone changed people's lives? Like advantages.
I think the cell phone changed the way we interact, we
Mm-hmm.
contact with each other,
Mm-hmm.
and convey and improve the speed of conveying information.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Are there any other advantages?
and that is the effective, the good side. But
Mm-hmm.
in the otherwise, cell phone also create distance from among people,
Uh-huh.
and maybe as no we can see almost everyone only focus on his or her iPhone, cell phone,
Yeah, yeah, I
on
could see.
their everywhere, and they almost are not communicate with each other. Or sometimes, although uh, we are the same place, we don't talk with each other. We only focus on our cell phone and
Uh-huh, yeah.
interact with someone else. We may even sometimes we don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Um,
And I think cell phone also make people become night owl,
become nine.
night owl, ngủ đêm,
Nine owl.
night
Okay.
owl. So
Không biết người nước ngoài người ta có dùng thầy không nhỉ?
there are many people, there are more and more many people is not able to sleep, and also
Unable
sleep,
to sleep.
yeah, unable to sleep or sleep very late, maybe
Uh-huh.
until 1 or 2 or 3
Yeah.
a.m.
Yeah, because like when I was at the mental hospital, there are some other patients like they they spend too much time on using cell phone, on playing video games. So they could not sleep at all. There are someone who could not sleep at night. There are someone who like being someone else. like he do something like the same way he saw the actor and actress in movies did, and the same way as the character in the games did, like ông trời kia ta không sợ ông đâu. Or something like siêu nhân gạo biến hình. Something like that.
Yeah. Like they are living is not really life.
Yeah, they live another life, like they think like they are the character in the video games. They think like they are the character in the movies, uh, something like that.
Yeah.
And there are someone who okay, there are lots of people, but at that time I think I have an opportunity to communicate with more people because I am not allowed to use cell phone at that time. Okay, so what next? What next? We move to another topic. Issue 6. How often do you exercise? And now you have to read this paragraph in a nice way as nice way as possible. Okay.
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 How often do you exercise? Too many people today don't move often enough. They stay stuck in a chair in the office at work. They use the
Từ
elevator
từ,
or
nhớ có chấm phẩy nhớ nghỉ. Exercise có S ở phía sau.
they stay stuck in a chair in their office at work. They use
Đấy,
elevator.
at work phải dừng lại một chút đã, chứ đừng có đọc luôn. Đây, từ từ nghe này. Too many people today don't move often enough. Nghỉ. They stay stuck in a chair in the office at work.
Okay.
They use the
Elevator.
elevator or
Elevator. Escalator.
Escalator instead of taking the stairs. And they drive short, walkable distances.
Okay.
When they get home, they watch TV or play video games or read a newspaper. But their bodies do not move around. Đấy, cứ chấm là phải nghỉ một chút chứ đừng có đọc liền, nó không hay.
Okay. I'm searching about elevator.
Okay, xem cách đọc đi. Elevator.
Elevator. Elevator.
Elevator.
Elevator. Elevator. Escalator.
Elevator.
Elevator. Elevator.
Nhất. Elevator.
Escalator.
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 Elevator. Escalator.
Escalator. Okay. Too many people today don't move often enough. They stay stuck in a chair in the office at work. They use the elevator or escalator instead of taking the stairs. They try short, walkable distance.
Distances.
Distance.
xịt
when they get
xịt
home.
đấy, kiểu ôi xịt rồi, ôi kiểu xịt rồi,
Walkable
distances,
distances.
xịt,
Walkable distances.
chính xác.
When they get home, they watch TV or play video games or read a newspaper, but their bodies do not move around. They get larger, not taller, and
Larger, chờ đợi larger.
they get larger,
Uh-huh.
not taller, and their health deteriorates, and they sit down their lives. Sit down. Cái này mà đọc thành âm D thì thành sit
Được,
down.
sit down their lives.
Lives. That is why they really should make time to work out.
Được. Chỉ có mỗi cái walkable distances này là
Distances.
walkable distances.
Walkable distances.
Chính xác, hay.
Sit
Đó.
down.
Okay, so how often do you exercise?
I almost do exercise every day by go jogging,
Uh-huh.
and even I don't exercise because my apartment is far from the nearest train station, about 1 kilometers.
1
1
kilometer.
kilometer.
Uh-huh.
So if I go to the nearest train station every day, I can do exercise.
Like,
Maybe
one stone kill two birds.
yeah. But recently I often do exercise in the afternoon,
Mhm.
about maybe from 6 p.m.
Until
because I need to go outside in order to relax my mind.
yeah.
But during going jogging, I often use a cell phone in order to hear the podcast.
To listen to, like to hear. Here is like
Okay.
it's like you have to listen it, but you don't pay good attention to it. But you listen. You want to listen to it, and you
Pay attention
pay
to
attention
it.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. That's all.
Okay. So, what is the most popular exercise people engage in, and why?
I think is go jogging because maybe go jogging is the simplest kind of exercise everyone can do.
Yeah. And also, like the doctor told me, like when we joking, this is the best way for us to improve our physical health. Because if
Yeah.
we do something like hit the gym, or running, or do something like like do something harder, do something like cost us more energy. So it's not as good as jogging in the average speed. And
I think for the student, maybe jogging is most popular because students often have to run after the bus.
run after the bath. Run out of the bath. Why? I don't understand why.
kiểu không kịp, không phải không kịp giờ mà tức là sắp đến giờ xe buýt là chạy nhanh ra cái chỗ bến xe ấy, để bắt kịp xe buýt đi, in order
Run
to
after the
keep
bus.
with the
Okay.
bus ấy.
Okay. Buses, seat like
Buses.
buses join, seat rồi.
Buses.
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 Đấy, của em đang hơi bị là đôi lúc hơi
Thiếu
bị là
âm
bát
sai.
xì, đang bị xì, nhưng mà không phải là xì hơi mà là xịt lốp xe ấy. Đấy, xịt
Buses.
lốp xe, buses.
Okay.
Đó. Okay, golf is relatively expensive, but the sport is booming. Can you explain why?
I think nowadays there are more and more people who are discuss about their business with their partner when
Uh-huh.
they are playing golf.
Uh-huh. Golf.
Golf.
Uh-huh.
So I think that is the reason why golf is booming.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't tried. I haven't tried to play that before, but I think if I have money, I would spend to, for traveling than playing golf. But I think like, for example, in my hometown, like there, there's so many people playing soccer because they can collaborate with each other. They can meet new customers during playing soccer. But for me, I don't need to do that because, firstly, I am not good at playing any sports, and the second reason is like I just need to to sitting on my Facebook and do marketing on my Facebook account to reach my customers.
Yeah.
Okay, so which sports are you good at? Except jogging.
Sleeping.
Me too.
Okay.
Okay, so do you know of any exercise that is easy and inexpensive and that people will stay with for a long time? Okay,
Yeah. I
except jogging.
I I think there are a lot of exercise that is easy and inexpensive, such
Mhm.
as
Such as,
badminton,
so like
such as such as such as
such as,
such as such
chess
as
kiểu như là so chess ấy,
such as such
so
as
chess,
such as
chính xác.
such as badminton, table tennis,
Mhm.
volleyball, or basketball,
Mhm. Or basketball.
basketball or
Mhm.
swimming.
Mhm. Okay. Oh, swimming is not inexpensive. We have to pay like 40,000 Vietnam dong per per one time we swim in a swimming pool.
Mm,
Okay, so what is the best exercise for young people?
uh, best exercise is not really, but I think swimming.
Swimming.
Yeah,
Why?
I think when we go swimming, we have through swimming we can improve our physical health and also can lose weight.
Okay, nice. Okay, so what is the best exercise for the elderly?
Best exercise for the elderly is walking.
Walking. Do you know dịch cân kinh?
Ah, yeah, I know. Or uh, khí công.
Khí công is what? I should know. Dịch cân kinh is something like that. Is something like vẩy tay.
Yeah, khí công is a kind of khí công.
Khí công. So how about khí công?
Khí công like a way of your practice
Uh-huh.
thing in order to control uh your breath pattern.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nice. I will take a look at that. Khí công.
Yeah.
Okay, so people usually start exercising with a firm determination to continue, but many fail to persist. Do you know why? Firm determination. Firm, definite, and not likely to change. Act of making a decision.
Quyết tâm vững vàng.
With the do you know why?
I think one of the reason that make people fail to persist because they don't have a partner. So yeah,
To have a partner, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
I think so because, like for me, I don't know how when you learn Japanese, I think you could share with me later. But when I learn English, I study in a construction university. So there, so for all of my classmates,
Mhm.
they all just like try to pass 450 in the TOEIC test, and I am the only one who try to have the IELTS certificate, who pay attention to learning real English. So I sometimes I feel a little bit bored, but I feel a little bit uh, I lose my energy. I lose my energy to keep continue learning English. But the special thing is like I don't want to follow I don't want to follow the crowd. I don't want to follow. I don't want to do the same way as
Mm,
all the people around me. I want to do the
mm,
different. So that's why I could keep continue learning English and shine in my own way.
yeah,
How about when you learn
actually,
Japanese?
you means how about
Your journey to learn
journey
Japanese.
to learn? Uh, uh, mm, I don't know, but when I was the first and the second grade at university,
Uh-huh.
I often practiced Japanese by shadowing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and in the third grade, I started to join free tour guide because I
Uh-huh.
realized that if I don't have a circumstance to
Uh-huh.
practice
Uh-huh.
environment
Uh-huh.
to practice Japanese, I will not be able to improve my Japanese skill. So
Yeah.
actually, if we don't have any partner, we can proceed any activity.
Yeah.
We will
But
feel chán là gì nhỉ?
if you we will get bored with
Get
easily.
bored
Uh-huh.
easily.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I joined Hanafi Guide the same reason like you.
Mhm.
Because at that time I am in the fourth year student,
Mhm.
so I have to study a lot to be able to graduate from university.
Yeah.
So at that
Yeah.
time I could not go to any English courses or keep
Mhm.
continue study English. So I decided to join Hanok Future Guys to
Mhm.
maintain my
Mhm.
English ability to keep using it almost every week to
Yeah.
maintain
Yeah.
my speaking skills.
Mhm. And another reason is I at my university I don't have any Japanese friends.
Mhm.
So I want to join that club in order to make friends, and and when I was at Hanoi University, I often went back my home at the
Mhm.
weekend,
Mhm.
and I didn't often hang out with my friends.
Mhm.
So I think I should change. I should go more and discover more about Hanoi or some other thing.
Yeah, you're the same with me. I like for the other students, they may like hang out to have to drinking beer with each
Mhm.
other.
Mhm.
For some male students, but I just like when I study at university, I just go to class and take notes, all the things that our teacher said. I also make friends with the other two girls who also like me. We just we don't want to communicate much with the other people. We don't want to socialize much
Mhm.
with other people. We just
Mhm.
like study and at night I go to work at English Center.
Mhm.
In their weekends I have tour with her visualize, and
Mhm.
actually we also have a lunch or dinner together, but it's just like one time per month or per 2 months. So
Mhm.
so I think like being a coach at English Center and also being a volunteer tour guide, it worked
Mhm.
on my mind a lot.
Yeah, yeah. So we often call guiding foreigners around Hanoi like the ăn được nói được gói mang về.
Yeah, exactly. Được ăn được nói được và mang về chuẩn luôn. And sometimes when I have tips, and it is super happy when
Yeah.
having some money. I also save some tips that the foreign tourists give me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the other US dollar I have changed into Vietnamese to spend for my IELTS test because I think like this is really important event in my life, so I want to use that amount of money for that purpose. And I also keep 10 US dollar.
Mm.
Could you see?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah,
$1.
10 US
A,
dollars,
t-
10.
a $10.
Yeah, ten
$10.
dollars, 10 Singapore dollars, 100, 100 what? 100, I don't know. Maybe it's from India.
Mm-hmm.
This one is 20 from Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
This is 100 from Malaysia.
Oh, you are
Pizza. Oh,
rich.
Philippines.
You
Philippines.
are you're a rich kid.
Now it's just like 500 for all
So
these
so you're a
foreign night.
collector of money.
Yeah, it's just for this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just
Mm,
500 Vietnam dong if I change
yeah.
into Vietnamese. Have you got any?
No, I
Because you
only have a Japan money.
gifts. Uh-huh. Yeah, because you because like for me, I guide in English department, so it's easy for me to meet different people in different countries. But for you,
Yeah,
Japanese,
yeah,
so you just could guide Japanese travelers.
yeah.
Okay. Issue 7, household chores.
Mhm.
Okay, get it? Do you see clear? If not, I will make it
Can you
bigger.
open fully the screen?
Fully, okay.
Okay.
Is it nicer?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. It's amazing how much
Thế
work.
này, từ từ, một hay hơn một chút nữa. It's amazing how much work has to be done every day just to maintain a place to live in.
It's amazing how much work has to be done every day just to maintain a place to live in. The
Uh-huh.
dishes have to be washed, dried,
Mhm.
and put away. Clothes
Từ
not
ông liệt kê này. The dishes have to be washed, dried and put away.
dried and put away. The dishes have to be washed, dried, and put away. Clothes not only need
Clothes chỉ cần không cần
clo-
clothes thì không
clo-
không chỉ là chỉ cần là clothes.
clothes
Uh-huh.
clothes not only need to be washed, dried, and put away, but ironed as well. The floors need to be
Iron cái đấy là
swept.
không phải iron nữa, nó là chỉ là iron, âm r không đọc
The
rõ,
iron,
nó chỉ
the
ironed as
ironed,
well.
ironed as well. The floors need to be swept, and the furniture there
Dusted,
is
dusted.
dusted. There is garbage that has to be taken out. Toilets and bathroom tiles need to be cleaned. And then we need to shop for grocery and make sure all the bills are paid.
Are paid.
Periodically, we need to replace the wallpaper or repaint the rooms. Sometimes we have to repair the furnace or the air conditioner or some appliance. The work never ends.
Được, hay đấy, chỉ có một vài cái chỗ như thế để ý hơn một chút thôi, mấy chỗ liệt kê với cả à, chỉ có mấy chỗ liệt
Rất
kê
nhiều
thôi
một chút.
là để ý lên lên tông một chút. Ví dụ như là the dishes have to be washed, dried and put away. Clothes not only need to be washed, dried and put away, but ironed as well. Đấy, chỉ cần để ý mấy chỗ liệt kê là nó chưa được thực sự hay lắm thôi, còn lại nó rất là ok rồi. Có từ mới nào không? Are there any new words?
Furnace.
Chắc là dưới đây người ta sẽ có giải nghĩa đấy. Furnace. Đây, đúng luôn. Large heater for a building. Kiểu lò sưởi ấy. Đấy, air conditioner là điều hòa này, thì cái furnace này là cái lò sưởi. Bên nước ngoài thì hay có, chứ Việt Nam không có.
Mình làm nóng bò bố à? Có bỏ được vào trên gót.
Thật, chết ngạt. Okay, so what chores do you hate the most?
I don't hate anything.
So what do you enjoy to do the most?
Enjoy. I don't hate anything, but I don't enjoy anything as well.
Okay, me too.
I don't know. No, I enjoy shopping for groceries. I like shopping. I am addicted to shopping.
I hate washing dishes. Okay, so who does the cooking in your family?
My mom.
Is it nice? Is her dishes nice?
Yeah, her dishes is nice and are nice, and sometimes I want to cook, but she doesn't allow me to cook because she think my dishes are not good.
Lucky you. So who does the grocery shopping at your home?
My mom too.
Okay, so she's not believing you too to go to go shopping in the grocery store.
Yeah, and also she can bargain very well.
Yeah. The other reason I could not, I don't want to go to the local markets because I don't know how to bargain.
Yeah.
Sometimes even I bargain, but I also bought the item with the higher price than the other place.
Maybe when the seller see our face,
Yeah.
so no, our face
Yeah.
is really innocent.
Easy. Yeah, innocent. Yeah.
So they can
Cheat
better
out easily.
Yeah.
Okay, so who does the dishes in your house?
Me, or when I was when I am in not my home, maybe my brother, sometimes my father.
Nice. So, what chores do the kids have with? Okay, skip that because you haven't had any kids yet. What is the chore that men hate to do the most, and why do you think that?
Wash dishes.
Yeah, it's the same with me. I think that it's just me, but yeah, do you know do you know any male? Do you know any men who also hate washing dishes like me?
I don't know, but I don't know anyone the man had to wash this like you. Or maybe my brother. I often argued with my brother about washing dishes.
So what is the chore women hate the most and why?
Mm, maybe sometimes cooking is really time consuming.
Yeah, yeah. So before it's cost me like
Mm.
quite a long time, but when I decided to like eat healthily, so
Mm-hmm.
I just need to put rice, bean, all kinds of bean in the cooker,
Mm-hmm.
and then I
Mm.
put all the vegetable on the top of the cooker, and then
Mm.
when I để kiểu hấp ấy, hấp là gì, bake,
I don't know.
kiểu
Bake là nướng.
đại khái là kiểu hấp đấy. Ờ, steamed, just
Mm-hmm.
steamed all the vegetable,
Mm-hmm.
and that's enough and I could have the delicious meal without using the bếp ga, using the
Mm-hmm.
petrol, đại khái cái bếp ga đấy không biết,
Mm-hmm.
tự tra nhá.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so women are said to be more adept at doing household chores. Do you agree? Why not?
Chores
Adept is very skillful and
and
effective.
effective.
Yeah. Women are said to be more adept at doing household chores.
I totally agree because even unskillful like me,
Mm-hmm.
when we have to do household chores many
Mm-hmm.
times, almost every day, we will get more skillful, more
Mm-hmm.
adept at doing household
Yeah,
chores.
it's the same like English practice makes
Yeah,
perfect, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I feel like this is also the reason why I decided to coaching English, because I have do that so many times at English center, so I get used to with that. So I don't need to think too much when I do that job.
Mm-hmm.
In contrast, for the construction task, so I haven't tried it before, so I feel it's really complicated for me to start some job like this in construction fields.
So last night, one of my friends asked me whether when a couple argued, have an argument. So
Mhm,
the girl, a couple like a wife and a husband. So the
mhm,
wife will cook
mhm,
for her husband or not. So, and I say,
mhm.
of course not.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, at that time, women often will hang out with her friends and go shopping, and
Yeah.
will maybe will cook anything and kiểu để cho chồng đói luôn.
And won't cook anything, and let her husband let her husband starving
Yeah.
until he die. And hanging out with her friends and have and eat out instead of coming back home and prepare for the lunch or dinner.
Yeah. So I think you will should practice cooking more regularly. In that case, you will have a
They survive.
you have opportunities to cook for yourself.
Yeah, and to be survived during the starving period.
Okay, thank you. And I will have to prepare for my next part-time job.
Okay. See ya.
Thank you
Have a
very
nice
much.
day. Have a good
Okay,
day.
and
It's
remember
really
to
nice.
send me the document.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
5, 6, and 7, and it's really nice to talk to you too.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.